Well, hi guys. That's my coffee cup. I already did this one. This is my mason jar size full of tea. I need to open that and mix up that sugar a little bit. Hold on. Okay, so what's happening is I have two mason jars, the same, and they both came with a white lid, and I don't know what my kids did with this lid to the other one. So my plans kind of changed. So what I'm doing is I'm making sweet tea with blueberry pomegranate blueberry, Walmart value, and the black tea packets. I'm just using what I have. The pomegranate blueberry is really good, so I used 2 of those, and I think 6 of the, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 2 blueberry pomegranates, 5 black teas. And I'm going to set this one in the sun, and this one's going to go with us tomorrow to my grandmother's because she's been wanting tea. And it's going to be a high of like 87 today. And I don't know if you can already tell or not, but it's hot. My face is hot. It's only, well, it's 9 o'clock in the morning now. But yeah. So they're just great value black tea packets. Like I said, I'm using up what I have. I have 2 of these pitchers that have the spouts on it. One's in the refrigerator. It's got cotton candy flavor packet, the unicorn packet that Walmart has. I take 2 of the singles and I fill up a gallon size tea packet. Gallon size tea packet? Sorry. A gallon size jug. And that's how I do that. Let me set these on my counter. Okay, because they're starting to get a little bit tangled. These are the blueberry pomegranates. So what I have is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is going to have 9. Well, no, I'll take 2 of them out. There we go. But yeah, I'm just using what we have, making some tea. Anyways, if you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and tell me what you guys are up to today. Friday afternoon, so tomorrow afternoon, I am going out to my grandmother's. We are going to take my mom and my aunt, and I'm pretty sure my grandmother. And we are all going to it's called a Wool and Fiber Festival down in Lexington. So we got to leave out pretty early because it opens at 9. This may look like a lot of tea packets, but I promise it's not. I mean, it is, but it's not. Last time I made lemon ginger tea with the tea packets. Okay. I want to even these all up. That's why I had them on my counter, because I can put all the tags together and use both hands. Okay. So this one will go in my refrigerator. The other one will also go in my refrigerator, but it's going with us tomorrow. Anywho. I already put sugar in the bottom of this. Letting it fill. But yeah, I'm packing. I am in charge of packing the snacks and the food. We're not doing food per se. We're not doing food per se because I was going to do sandwiches like I did on our last little road trip that we took. I did a video of that. But I didn't want to sit there and make up a bunch of sandwiches and then all that jazz. So I got like beef jerkies, Nutri-Grain bars, Sonic packs. I got like Sour Patch Kids. We have crackers. We have beef jerky sticks. Listen, we're going on a road trip. It's only like 2 hours, and then we're going to be there for a couple hours, and then we'll be snacking on the way back. We'll probably get something to eat, but, you know, to hold us over, we're leaving early in the morning. We don't really get, we do get this stuff, but it's not often. You know what I'm saying? So try to make it fun and make it more hands off per se, because yeah, we're bringing waters and stuff too, and we got a box of chips in the car. Okay, I'm gonna go take these out into the sun. Let me pause y'all for a minute and take y'all with, well, let me pause these, set these in the sun, I'll show you, because I can't carry both hands, use both hands and hold my phone. Alright, fair warning, it's gonna be a little bit loud. Oh, what I plan on making too, if my eggs aren't bad, is I'm gonna make some cake bites, like cupcake, but like not the icing on the top. And then I'm making, oh yeah, okay, I didn't think this was a brownie mix. And then I'm making like brownie bites too, so I might do that later because we're gonna have the oven going. I just want to do everything at once, and it's hot right now. The scorcher. Oh, dryer's going, AC, or the air conditioner's going, and the air conditioning unit is right out front by my front door, so it's gonna be loud. Can you hear it? So what I have down here, I have my flowers that are about to be in the sun that I got for Mother's Day. Those will get hung up soon. And then the tea is going. So, yay! It's gonna be a couple hours, but that's cool. Hands off. Okay, I'm in my room. I'm in my PJs. I'm just gonna take the day as a chill, relax day, basically. Yeah, just for right now. I mean, I'm gonna load up the stuff when Daniel gets home into my car for the trip, and then tomorrow, like the stuff that needs to be, like my ice packs and things, I'll just grab them out, put them in the cooler. That'll be in my car. My walker's got to go. I just got a walker with the seat on it. I was wanting pink, but I got blue. It's totally fine. It's okay. Let me readjust. Okay. So I'm still recovering from hip surgery. I am looking at like a year fully of hip recovery and pelvic recovery. So going on this trip, it's going to be a lot. And then the following weekend, that Saturday, I'm going to be leaving our kids. I'm going to be leaving them with Daniel Saturday when he gets off work, because next Sunday is my sister's gender reveal baby shower thing going on. So I kind of well, they had it planned. Nobody was like really setting it in stone. So I was like, not like I guess, but I was like, I guess I'll do it. So I gotta load up the tables, load up everything from then for there. So what I'm thinking is Wednesday when Daniel's off, he can help me load everything up besides the kitchen table, literally our dining room table, because it's a folding table. I just use it. If you guys don't know, ow, see, I gotta like start sitting crisscross to help like stretch that floor, to help it get used to being relaxed and stretching it, but man, it hurts. Okay. Yeah, so if you guys don't know, my kitchen table, we've went through tables. They were given to us for free, and I love free stuff, but they kept falling apart, like a lot. So what I did was I got a 6-foot folding table, because then that way I can move it independently on my own. I can decorate it. I could just go to the Dollar Tree and get one of those rectangle tablecloths, and I can decorate the table easily for $1. I can easily find picnic tablecloths online that are reusable, like the fitted sheets almost. I could throw those on there. So it just makes it really easy to decorate the table. It's big enough for all of us, and I can fold it up. So if we're doing anything, if we're moving stuff around, we don't have this table that's in the way, we could just fold it down, move it for a minute, and then move furniture around we want to rearrange or however, and then pop it back up. So it made sense. Made a lot of sense. Okay, so I haven't told you guys, what I'm working on is a baby blanket with these like pastel colors. The color scheme is called Rainbow Mist. It's got a bunch of different like colors in it. It's pretty. When you guys see this video, it will be after my sister's baby shower thing, but we don't know what the gender is, and we won't know until possibly at the latest the Friday before her baby shower. Gender reveal. So what I'm doing is I'm just making this one with all the different colors on it, and I'm doing, like I said, it's a circle, so it'll work up pretty quickly. Yeah, it'll work up pretty quickly. I'm already at 8 inches. Let me tell you. Well, no, more than that, because you know you double it. But let me see. From the center out, yeah, I'm at 7.5 inches one way, so that's 15 inches total, and I'm gonna do a total of 40 inches from side to side. So they work up pretty quickly. I just started this morning. So what I usually do is I chain 4, connect, like join them together, chain 2, and then do 10 double crochets. Okay, 10 double crochets, and then you connect, chain 2, and then you put 2 double crochets and 10 of those double crochets around, so you have 20. And then you do the 1, the 1, the 2, the 1, the 2, the 1, the 2, the 1, the 2, and then you do the 2 singles and then 2 together. 2 singles. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, 2 and then 2. So it'd go like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, all the way around. Connect, chain 2. And then you do 1, 2, and then 2 together. 1, 2, 2 together. And then it just increases by 1. So there'll be 10 increases all the way around, I think. I can't remember. And then you do the 3, so 1, 2, 3, and then 4 and 5 would be together all the way around. And then what happens is, always chain 2, join and chain 2. But if you look, all of the V's are right underneath each other. So when you get to a certain point, you don't want to count anymore, all your V's will line up together. And then the last stitch, right before you connect, it will be a V. That's what it should be. I don't know. It was like an aha epiphany moment when I did it myself, playing around with different things, and so that's just what happened. So if you just put your V's on top of the V's and keep going and do a single on each one, keep going, you're good. Use stitch markers, safety pins to mark it. I'm not that far along yet to use the safety pins. Like in my scrappy one that I started, that was my first one I did. But yeah, and then make it as big as you want, fasten off. So it shouldn't take long to do this because it's in a circle, I guess it is in a circle, but okay, so I'm coming up to a V, so I just put 2. And it should be an increase of, I'm drawing a blank. I think it's like, I'm drawing a blank. I'm drawing a blank. I know when you do the 12 double crochets starting out, it's an increase of 12. And when you're doing 10, it should be an increase, like there should be 10 V stitches. And you would think that it's an increase of 5 each time, which I think that's what it is. I think it's like 5 extra stitches because, there's 2. I had, my brain's not mathing at the moment, but it could also be like, I don't know, y'all. My brain's not mathing at the moment. But yeah, I'm just going to work on this. I started this morning. I should have it finished hopefully tomorrow or the day after. Hey, let me know. Have you guys opened up your, opened or start using your sun visors? I know like in Arizona and stuff like that, it gets hot. So those are kind of like an all year round thing, even though like the cooler weather is technically our hot weather where it's like 80, 90 degrees. But, and I say that lightheartedly because I don't really know, but I do know like our summer weather is basically Arizona's winter weather. But yeah, like, have you guys opened up your sun visors and started using them? Your window shades, you know, the ones that you put in front of your windows that help keep the heat out of your car. I just found mine in the shed and I opened it, and where my car sits in my driveway. Right now the sun doesn't beat directly in front. It's like my half and my side. So what I did was I have a set of foldable, it's a foldable one, so like you twist it and fold it down, but it's a set of eyeballs and they're pink. Yeah, so I have one on my half of my windshield and then the other half on my window. So when I get in, I'm gonna have to take it down before I can climb in and take it down. I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah, I just started using it today because it's hot, y'all. Okay, I'm thinking what I do for myself is I will wear the clothes that I'm going to wear Saturday and wear them Friday day, like before I leave, because then I don't have to pack extra clothes. And I'm gonna have my kids do the same thing. Who knows? Okay. Thought my hair was in this. So tell me how your guys' day is going. Hope it's going great. Just want to hang out with y'all. So I tell you what I'm drinking. I'm drinking the cotton candy. I have a wash rag over here by my bed that I set the cups on. I have coasters, I think, somewhere, but wash rag absorbs. I can wash it. But in my St. Elizabeth cup total joint center where I got my hip redone, they gave me this cup, and it's sweating. But what I did was I have poop emoji molds. They're supposed to look like chocolate swirls or whatever. You know, like the mold looks like chocolate swirls. You can do whatever color, but I use them for ice. So I think it's a weird concoction, but I think one of them was grape and the other one was a watermelon one, I think, that I had left over from when I was making popsicles. So I just put those in the mold, and then the water itself is cotton candy. And my ice melted. And it doesn't taste too bad. It does not. Now, I can drink plain water. I can. My kids can, and they will. But we just like to get the flavor packets and put them, basically it's diluted. So I just don't see a whole, they say like one flavor packet to like a 12-ounce water bottle, you know, like the plastic ones that you get. And I just feel like it's so overpowering. It really is. So like we'll take one of those and we'll split it between like 2 drinks, sometimes 3. And then we'll take like the gallon size pitchers that we have, and I'll take one of those. Like now if it's like the gallon size flavor packets that you get, we'll take one of those and put it in the gallon. But if it's like the little ones, we'll take like 1 or 2 and pour them in there and fill it up, and it dilutes it perfectly fine, where it's not overpowering. You're not as consuming so much. It's not like super sweet, super bitter. I don't know. It's like not like a chalky taste. It's like a, I don't know, kind of like an almost watered down Kool-Aid, but not like super watered down. I don't know. That's just what we do, and it makes the drink stretch longer. I just eat, like, especially if we get like the powdered lemonade and the like pink lemonade, powdered, you know, instant tea that you get that you can put in the pitchers. we don't use the recommended amount to what it says to make it. We do like half because it makes it last longer. It's not as strong. I don't know. I just sometimes find drinks overpowering. Let me know if y'all think the same thing too, because it's crazy out there, y'all. I don't know. Oh yeah, so I plan on, for my sister's baby shower, I plan on getting the flavor packets that we have. I'm gonna get the same flavors, but I'm gonna do the pink cotton one, or cotton candy pink, and then I might do like a blue raspberry blue or something, or whatever we have, and then make those, because you know, girl, boy, gender reveal, baby shower kind of thing. Yeah, so that's what the drinks are gonna be. They're just gonna be like themed. Didn't go out, buy anything extra, didn't, well, you know, like we did a little bit, but using what we have. Like, we're gonna do kielbasa, beans, and rice, and because it stretches. I have balloon arch, the roll to do the balloon arch. I bought balloons, the balloon kit, because we like to do balloon arches here. Not all the time, but it just happened to work out that the colors that I got for spring and summer, actually they're like these, but like in balloon colors. Yeah, so going down next Saturday, just me. My aunt is going to, I'm going to blow them up with the balloon pump that I bought, and we're going to tie them. My grandma's going to tie them, like she's going to help tie, and my aunt's going to assemble onto the balloon arch. Now, I don't know if we're going to do one arch or two arches. We will cross that bridge when we cross that bridge. But yeah, you know, it's just use what you have. And you know, listen, I was never the one to have balloons in my house like that, or have a balloon pump. I bought a balloon pump to do the balloon arch for my wedding, and then I just end up using it for my kids' birthdays and to decorate the house. So, you know, I already had the stuff. It doesn't have to be an over elaborate baby shower, wedding. You know, events don't have to be so elaborate. You know, we all want our dream wedding, and no matter what extent it is, but you know, it doesn't have to happen like that. Birthdays, baby showers, events. I think, here's my thing. I personally feel that events need to be decorated in the sense of the events going on to make it feel special, not just like an everyday get together. But it doesn't have to be over the top. It's more about spending time with family, being close to everybody, interacting with one another, and just having a good time. I'm not saying, like, you know, don't do like an event or like going on a vacation somewhere, you know, once every couple of years and that's just how it's planned. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is like, I see people that spend a couple of hundred of thousands of dollars and more on weddings, and then their weddings fail, and it's like, what? Or throwing these over extravagant birthday parties where they spend a couple of $1,000, not a couple, like quite a few $1,000s for a child's first birthday party. And it's not, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but the child's not going to remember all that. It's more of a, yeah, you're celebrating, but it doesn't have to be ridiculously crazy. Now, when they get older, and they make, you know, they're old enough to remember and make memories with them, go for it. You know, I don't know. And I'm not bashing anybody that does that, you know, because I understand it. But I also understand that simple is okay. My son's birthday party was just 2 months ago, and what we did was, you know, we did stuff with family members, like went out to eat and things like that, but we got, like, he picked a small little smash cake, and he just turned 5, and he picked a small little smash cake. That's what he wanted. And I bought a car themed tablecloth cover. I think it was like a 3-pack for $10. And then I got the food plates that were car themed, and it came with the deli wrapper trays, and cups, and the whole set all in all together was like $20. The cake was maybe 10, and then we got presents. Wasn't a lot, but we got a lot. We got presents. And it's not a thing of like being poor, but it's just sometimes simple is best. Kids don't need a bunch of things. And I feel like what we do as parents is we sit there and we overbuy for our kids because A, they want it, and two, you're creating that habit of allowing them to always have something because you want them to have the childhood that you didn't have, even if you had a great childhood. Like, you want to spoil your kids, but don't spoil them in all these gifts and all these toys and things that are just going to sit and not be played with and not be used. Take them to do something. Make a memory with them. I don't know. I'm not trying to bash anybody, like I said, but sorry, I was trying to see where the V was at. But yeah, it's just that thing. It's just, I don't know. And like, I grew up, okay, I'll tell you what, for my birthdays, we didn't do big extravagant things, but I remember my grandmother making me a Blue's Clues cake. Making me one, like making a Blue's Clues cake at home. It wasn't nothing fancy, and honestly, it was really cute, but it wasn't professional. She did her best, and I absolutely loved it. I remember all of us gathering together at the house for my birthdays, and that's just how it was. We gathered together. There wasn't like this big, huge, like, $2,000 in decorations and food being catered. And I like, okay, like, you want to go pick up pizzas? Go pick up pizzas. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you don't need to put a deposit down and do a food truck and everything. I don't know, like, maybe for their 16th birthday or something, like, if that's what they want and you guys have the money for it, go for it, but it doesn't have to be an every year thing. It's okay to do simple things. It's okay to do, it's okay to go to Chuck E. Cheese or, like a jump zone and do the family party pack, and you just pick up the cake and all the kids can go and have fun and, make memories with the family. But like, on that scale, I'm saying, like, you're not spending a couple of $100,000, because I've seen that too. I've seen a couple $100,000 being spent on little kids' birthday parties, and it's just like, not in my family, but I'm just saying, like, it doesn't, I don't know, I'm going on this tangent. Why am I on this tangent? Oh, so anyways, it's just that thing. Like, baby showers can be super simple. They don't have to be this big, extravagant hoopla of a thing. And I think it's more stressful when you're trying to make it the best that there ever was, or trying to compete with somebody else. It's like more of a social status is basically what it is. But at the same time, I will catch myself, and it's Satan trying to attack me spiritually, and spiritual warfare. But like, my wedding, I wanted to get married in the church. I wanted to have friends and family around. I wanted to do, like, have the speaker going with music, and I wanted to have food. And I think we were going to do pizzas or something at that point to feed everybody, and trying to get the drinks together and the cups and the bowls and the decorations and stuff. And we weren't going over the top with decorations, but it was kind of stressful. And then because it didn't happen, and we got married sooner, I got married in the church. I had friends and family around, but like, there weren't people that were there, because we literally got married in 3 days at that point. And it was crazy. And I catch myself going, man, I really wish this happened. I really wish that happened. But you know what? We got married. I got married in church. Our pastor married us. And I had friends and family around. And I got to use some of the stuff that we got. It's fine. Will we do a reception later on down the road? I don't know. Maybe. Will we do something for our 1-year anniversary? Probably. I mean, it's our 1-year anniversary. And we didn't get to have our broke best friend wedding. You know what I'm saying? It was just all last minute. But yeah. I'm rambling, you guys. I'm sorry. But it's okay. It's okay. It's more about the memory and what you're doing for than all of that. And I'm not saying this. Look, I'm just gonna say this because it's on my head. Because if my sister sees this, I want her to not feel like I'm bashing her or anything. Because I'm not. This is literally not the point of this video. I'm just saying in general, it doesn't have to be this big, huge event. I think at my baby shower with my daughter. Oh, I gotta change. I gotta switch. Whew. Oh, my leg's starting to swell. See, like, that's the thing. I have to stretch it for periods of time like that. But then I gotta relax it. And then I gotta stretch it. And then I gotta relax it and stretch it, relax it, stretch it, relax it. But yeah, for my daughter's baby shower, I think... What did we even do? I think my mom picked up the pizzas for me. Just because, like, she was coming in from that direction. And it just made more sense. So I think she did pizzas. And then... I think I went to Dollar Tree, or somebody did. Somehow, we ended up, it might have been my grandma, but, we did pink and blue baby shower colors, and at that point, I knew I was having a girl, but it was like, we got pink cups, and just from the dollar store, and that's what we did. And then drinks, we just accumulated, the drinks over a couple of months, so that way it wasn't a last minute purchase. You know, we got gifts. It wasn't over the top. It wasn't nothing. I think we already had the car seat and the stroller and, you know, the things that we needed. You know, it was like baby blankets and clothes. We had clothes too, but, you know, clothes and stuff that she wore. And it wasn't nothing big. Like, literally, I think if I estimated what it was between both families, I think maybe roughly $500 was spent. Just, you gotta count, like, gas to come out. You know, the food, the pizzas, the drinks. It was both sides of the family and then like extended family because, you know, everybody was up in the States at the moment. And everybody was around and it was all hand-me-down stuff too, most of it. So I was like, cool, you know. Secondhand hand-me-downs. But yeah, it wasn't nothing ridiculous or crazy. And then I don't even know what we did for desserts. I think, what did we do? Did we do cookies? Cookies, cupcakes? I'm not sure. I don't remember. And then my oldest, my mom threw that baby shower together for me. I was a senior in high school, and she threw that baby shower together for me. But like, you know, I got the help. My grandmother did it too, and you know, people pitched in, but it was like my mom took the watermelon and you carved it out and did like the baby thing with it. That was super cute. My best friend was there. Yeah, it was just great. And it wasn't nothing fancy. It wasn't nothing big. Oh my goodness, I remember everybody got to paint my belly, and I don't have the pants anymore. I just got rid of them this spring. So I literally, okay, so my oldest will be 12. I've had those pants for maybe like 13, 14, maybe 15 years. And I still had the paint stains on the rim of the pants. But they were just so well loved, and like there was borderline about the like big massive hole in them to no fix. But yeah, that was fun. I remember that. That was great. My little cousin at the time, he was 6, 7, maybe 8. He was somewhere in there. It went from like painting it to like this big old gouache of just painted mess. it was so fun. But yeah, I'm trying to make something my sister's baby shower special that it's not like you know, but not over the top. And I would say, well, okay, here's what I'm thinking, because this will be after the baby shower when I post this. So what I'm thinking is, I told her we were going to do the cupcake tops. I was just going to get cupcakes in the different colors, and that's what she thinks is going to happen. The color of the gender of the baby. Right? the pink or the blue. It, I was gonna do that and then like let it be a surprise so she wouldn't see him until then. But what I'm thinking is, I have this tortilla blanket wrap that I bought my little niece or nephew, and I'm gonna put it in a bag. So I understand the steps of this because this is how it's supposed to play out, and this is how it's playing out in my head for when it's gonna happen. And I know things don't go according, but I'm gonna put it in a bag, and it's gonna say, "Is it pink? Is it blue? Open me up to see just for you," and have them sit there. And it's gonna be a little it's gonna have the tortilla, and I'm gonna put a little note with the tortilla baby wrap, little baby blanket, and it's gonna say, "I'm something like, I'm just a food baby. Hold on. Look to," and then I gotta figure out who's going to be there. Look to the person with the box of cupcakes, right? And then I'm thinking about having that person, and I'm thinking it might be my sister's boyfriend's mom if she's there, but we'll see. And have her she's not allowed to open it until that point, and then she opens it, and I'm gonna tell her, she's gonna know, like, pick up the first set of cupcakes, and what it's gonna be is pink or blue. Or like it could just be that. Like I could do pink or blue, but just have the color of the baby, the gender color on top, and have that one lifted up, and then there'll still be pink and blue cupcakes. So I'm thinking about maybe doing that, or going to confuse them even more, having them like pink and blue cupcakes in that batch, and then maybe like under somebody's seat. I have a squirrel on my roof. But, I can hear him throwing stuff down off of the roof. Like they're acorns dropping. But, yeah, and then, like, underneath somebody's seat, have everybody look to see if they have a letter and have an envelope underneath their seat attached. And if they have it, they get to announce what the baby is going to be. So, I'm not sure yet. I know usually you do games at a birthday shower. At a baby shower and a gender reveal, not always at gender reveal, but because it's both, and I wanted to include a game that also involved the gender announcement reveal, it would be fun, kind of 2 and 2, keep everybody on their toes. But I don't want to like drag it out forever long, so yeah. And then what I'm thinking about is, imagine this is the cup. So when I have the pictures, and my grandmother's got pictures with the spouts and stuff on them too. So we're going to fill those up, put ice in them, and I'm just going to have everybody take a cup and write their name on it. So have like a marker, Sharpie right there next to it and their cup. And then they can get whatever, if you want a blue one, but you think they're having a girl, okay, so be it. So what I'm going to have them do is basically fun. They don't have to. I'm not like a control freak, but get the color that you think is going to be the baby's gender, and then you can write on your cup what the gender you think is going to be. So write your name, write the gender, and then you can get your drinks or however. So that's just my thought process. But yeah, my sister said like 40 people are going to be there. So I'm guessing, because originally it was going to be a gender reveal, and then she wasn't going to know in enough time. So then it turned into a baby shower because it was already set. But then now she's being told that she'll either know tomorrow, like this Friday coming up, or next Friday, the Friday before that Sunday of her baby shower, whatever. She said that there's going to be like 40 people coming. So I'm guessing like like me and my sister share a mom, but we don't share dads. So I think it's going to be like her stepmom, and then like that side of the family. And because like her dad passed away 5 years ago, 6 years ago at this point. And so like he won't be there. So don't think that like I'm excluding him. As sad as it is. But and then like her boyfriend's side of the family, and then like our side of the family, and then like friends and things like that. So roughly 40 people. She said roughly 40. There was 40 in that text message, so I'm just gonna probably do like 40 cupcakes, because you don't always expect people to show up, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not being mean, but that's just how it plays out. Oh man. Oh, I got baby wipes that can go to her too. So what happened was my kids are out of diapers. They've been out of diapers for a year at this point. Like my last one, he wasn't potty trained until after he turned 4. It was like a month after he turned 4, but that's okay. Um, Anyways, I bought 2 boxes of baby wipes because as a mom, and moms that have kids that grow up, I bought baby wipes because they're good for like cleaning your hands off when you're out and about and wiping stuff down and freshening up in between and just accents, you know what I'm saying? They're really great. And I was going through my surgery and I didn't like the dude wipes. Never bought the dude wipes or nothing like that, but I just didn't like the smell of these ones. So I bought the baby wipes because you get more for the same price, blah blah blah. Anyways, I have some, I'm looking at one of them. One is fresh scent and those are pink, and then I've got some cucumber ones. So yeah, I like to use those to clean up because I was going through a stage, and I'm still kind of am, where my hip was out of line and it was like pushing everything, and then now like my hip is centered where it's supposed to be and all that's fixed. Like my intestines are like moving and my bladder, and it's just, I'm healing, okay? Anyways, without going into TMI. So I'm going to give her some of those. And then she's got a Froggy bath seat. It's gray and green. I know it's like kind of boyish, but it's fine. It's like gender neutral. And then she's got a backpack that opens up. This is just from us. A backpack that opens up in the middle of it. It's like you unzip the piece or whatever. However, I haven't really looked at it, but you unzip it or something. And then it like folds out, and then it's got a little thing in the middle of it that you can change the baby in or let them lay there and play, and you can put like the little thing over top of it so you can like drape something over them to keep the sun out, or whatever. You can lay there, play there, take a nap there, and you know like your backpack's literally attached to it. So I got her one of those. And then she's got the tortilla wrap that's coming, and this baby blanket that I'm making, and then she's got the sash that says baby in bloom, and the head little crown thing with the, like the flower crown thing, and then mom to be, dad to be pins, and then she's got the baby scratch off boot butt diaper. You scratch the diaper of the baby. I got some of those. Yeah, just I did get her things. Like we spent some money, but it wasn't nothing extravagant. Stuff we're taking is stuff that we have. So really, at this point, the only thing that needs to be got is the cupcakes, which, like I said, I'm just going to have Daniel pick up cupcakes. And then, yeah, cupcakes. And then people can get cups and ice. And then we're set. So, yep. Everything is every majority of everything is stuff that we already have that we can just bring down and use. Alright, this is a long video. It's mostly talking about my sister's baby shower and ranting and raving, but I love you guys, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.